Well, hello there, YouTubers. It is me, Benjamin Krudwig, for another installment of How to Crochet. Wow, that was kind of a ridiculous intro there. Anyhow, I know it's been a few weeks since my last update, but that's okay. I'm doing the best I can with the job I have and with the time that I have to make these videos. So I know that I said that I was going to do something on scrumbling, which is freeform crochet. I also said that I would do something with hyperbolic crochet. I think I'll do that next, and so in the next couple of videos. But today I'm actually going to show you something that I've been working with a lot recently, which is Zoom Loom Squares. So this, I should have gotten my stuff together, is made with the Schacht spindle company Zoom Loom. This is the company I work for, and this isn't really a promotional video, but I know that we've circulated quite a few of these around the country, so why not give people some ideas of how to use Zoom Loom Squares. So today is just going to be a basic video on how to give it a single crochet border. You can attach Zoom looms directly to each other by sewing them together. However, I do find that a single crochet border gives them a little bit more structure when joining them together. So I'm just going to show you. It's really easy. It's just single crochet. I'm going to try and not get in my own light here. But so you start with a Zoom Loom Square. I made this one with some hand-spun yarn that I spun myself. It's an alpaca, buffalo, merino blend. It's a tweed, so I don't know if you can see some flecks of color in there. That's the buffalo. And then the grayish-brownish color is from the alpaca, and the light white color is from some merino wool. So here I'm using a size H hook, and I'm just going to go into the center of one of the sides and go down about 2 threads. So in weaving you have a warp and a weft, and in this case I'm going down 2 weft threads. Weft is the horizontal, warp is vertical. So I'm going to take my yarn. I'm going to use the same exact yarn that I used for the square. You don't have to, but I think that it looks better if you're doing a single, like a solid piece of fabric, or want a solid piece of fabric, because there is no limit of how many of these you can attach together. So I'm just gonna loop over my hook here and pull it through that space, and I am going to yarn over and pull through. So that's just like a chain stitch, basically a foundation chain. I'm gonna go into that same space and single crochet. So stick it in, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through both loops on the hook. So since I'm using an H hook, I'm going to have a larger stitch size. So you're not going to put a crochet stitch in every single gap between each thread. So I'm going to skip, let's do 3 warp threads. So 1, 2, 3. Go down the same distance, do the yarn over, pull it through, and do the single crochet. I'm going to move my yarn over to that side. So I'll do that again. I'm going to skip about 3, insert my hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through both loops on the hook. So you see I have 3 stitches already, which is covering about, I'd say, 1/4 of the side. So I'm going to do that again, yarn over, single crochet, and then I'm going to come to this corner here. So I want to be about the same distance in from this side as I am from the top here. So I'm going to insert my hook here, yarn over, bring it through, and then I'm going to turn the corner. So this is just like turning the corner in a normal piece of crochet, if you choose to do it this way. So I'm going to actually chain 2, and then go back into that same stitch and do a single crochet. And then I'm going to skip approximately 3, and just repeat all the way around this square. Since I'm using a homespun yarn, it's going to be, I'm not great at spinning yet, but it's going to be a little bit thick and thin, so I might have to skip a few more stitches or fewer stitches, or I guess they're threads, not stitches, as I go along the piece. The one thing that you want to make sure is that you don't overstitch, so put too many stitches in the same area, otherwise you'll get kind of a ruffle or a bunch. If you want to do that, great, but if you want a straight stitch or a straight and flat piece of work, you're going to want to make sure that you leave enough space for one length of these, one length of single crochet. So again, I'm going to just go in about 2 down and 3 over. Keep going. You also don't want to have them too far apart, otherwise you might get some puckering in this fabric, which you also don't want, because puckering is a lot harder to get rid of than ruffles when you're finishing your piece. So I'm back at this corner again, or another corner, and so I'm going to make sure that I'm in the same distance from this side as I am from this side, which is about here. I'm going to insert my hook, yarn over, do my single crochet. I'm going to chain stitch 2 and go into that same exact stitch to turn the corner. I'm going to skip 3 threads, single crochet, skip 3 threads, single crochet, skip 3 threads, single crochet, and I'm going to keep going along this side. You can kind of see it's bunching right here. I think I still have the right gauge, and so you just need to stretch it a little bit and you'll get the right gauge again. So here I am at the corner again. I'm a little bit too close, but I want to turn the corner anyway. I don't want to use this as my corner because it's, you know, about a centimeter away from the actual corner. But I generally would not put this stitch right here. I probably would put it a little bit further back. But it's okay. We all make mistakes, right? So again, I'm going to put a stitch here. Chain stitch 2. Put it right back in that spot. I'm going to continue around just like I have been on this whole process here. I love the way that this yarn has been working up because it looks extremely different woven than it does crocheted. You get a little bit more of the tweed look when it's woven, but it's really luscious and stretchy when it's crocheted. I actually used a few balls of this yarn to crochet a sweater vest, which you can actually find the pattern on my Etsy store, which is etsy.com/Benjamin Krudwig. Let's see. And that's available for direct download. So I'm at the corner again. I've already inserted my hook there and did the single crochet. Chain 2. Put it in the same exact spot. Single crochet. And then this should be my last side, or the side that I started with. So I'll do my last single crochet here, insert my hook into the previous, or the very first stitch, yarn over, pull through everything to do a slip stitch, and a chain. And then I'll cut. And there is a single crochet border on a Zoom Loom Square. So I'll show you, this is what one square looks like. However, you can put as many as you want together. I said that before. You can see my shadow moving around. So this is part of a sweater I'm working on. It's going to be quite a few squares. I think it's going to be probably over 70 squares that I'll need for the project. But I think it'll be totally worth it just to get the diversity of this hand-spun yarn. So you can see here I have 12 squares joined together. I just join the squares together via the single crochet border by sewing the squares together. Another thing that you can do is you can join by crochet, so you can take two squares, lay them together, and do a slip stitch or a single crochet to join them that way. That's definitely a good way to do it. Or you can do kind of a spaced join, so insert your hook into one square, chain two, insert your hook into the next square and do a slip stitch, and then chain two and go back to the previous square and do kind of a zigzag pattern. In the future I might show a little bit more of that. However, I'm still personally exploring a lot of these options since the Zoom Loom is relatively new. Pin looms are not, but they're new to me, I should say. I'm working on different things. Another thing that you can do with Zoom looms, if I'm going to be on here. So I just joined these together by sewing them. I didn't crochet them. But here's a headband that uses 10 squares altogether, so a few less squares, but it still gets you a nice project that you can wear. You also can make little stuffed animals or dolls. The possibilities really are endless depending on how many squares you choose to use, how you join them, and how you alter them. So I hope you enjoyed this video. There will be more coming out soon-ish. I don't like giving out exact dates because I never know. So I hope you really enjoyed these videos, and I will see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I'm actually... oh, I can't believe I forgot this. I will be doing a giveaway when my channel reaches 900 subscribers. I will be giving away a skein of hand-spun yarn. I haven't spun it yet, but I will choose some nice fiber that I have here and spin a skein of yarn, especially for the giveaway winner. So I'll post about the giveaway once I actually reach 900 fans or subscribers. You can also follow me on Twitter. It's twitter.com/BC Krudwig. You can also find me on Facebook at http://facebook.com/Benjamin Krudwig, all one word. So you'll find me wearing a scarf that I wove if you're looking for me. So thank you again, and I hope to see you next time.